If you're having suicidal thoughts or feelings or feel like you have no hope, please call 988. There, you can talk to someone who not only cares about your story, but cares about you. Please reach out today. Thomas P. Murphy once said, "Minutes are worth more than money. Spend them wisely." At Minutes Wisely, we take that to heart. Our mission is to decrease veteran suicide by providing life-changing experiences for veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. We believe that we can make a lasting impact by rekindling a sense of purpose and fostering community through sponsored tickets to sporting events. These experiences are not just about the game, they're about the moments that can change lives. A simple sporting event can boost joy and instill a sense of renewed hope and purpose for those who have served. Join us in making a difference, become a moment maker, and empower a veteran with rediscovered hope. Visit minuteswisely.com for more information and to get involved. Together, we can make every moment count.
Good morning, fellas.
Man, that was an awesome new intro.
Yeah,
I was working on that this morning, man. So got to mix it up, throughout the seasons. So that's the new one. I just put it up today. That's why I forgot to send out the link this morning because I was working on that and I'm sitting here waiting for you guys. And I'm like, man, where the hell's everybody at? So, anyways, welcome back to another episode of NBR. How's everyone doing today?
Very good.
Awesome. I see John, he's still hanging on to his New York stuff. Have you taken it off since they lost?
Yeah, trust me, almost burned it a couple times.
So I guess we'll start with the World Series, man. It looked like the Yankees, first of all, the Dodgers had a 3-game lead, and then the Yanks came back in Game 4, really put it to them, and then started off Game 5 super strong. And I was like, man, this is crap. I turned it off and I went to bed. I woke up in the morning and I checked my score app, and I was like, huh? That doesn't make any sense. What the hell happened? So it looked like the Yankees were going to turn the series around, and then that dreaded inning 5 got in the way. It screwed up their plans.
Yeah, it was the most apocalyptic inning in baseball in 100 years, they said. So.
Yeah, I watched a lot of baseball, and that was I'm not a Yankees fan at all, but I mean that was a tough watch regardless.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
A lot of just what just happened moments. Back to back.
And the crazy thing is, all happened on 2 outs.
Well, Aaron Judge dropped the ball on 1 out, I believe.
Was it 1 out?
Yeah.
He dropped the ball.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, he's catching that.
I mean, 100 times out of 10. 100.
Yeah, I mean, 99 out of 100 just happened to be that one.
Yeah, you can pick it apart. Trust me, I have in every different way. And
yes,
I mean, honestly, John, do you think the moment was just too big for him? Like this whole World Series, he's really struggled.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think that was?
No team has ever come back from even to get to 3-2, and I think he hit a home run earlier in the game, and the pressure started setting in, and you could see his eyes left the ball, and then the rest of it was just trickle effect. Like Volpe doesn't. There's no reason for Volpe to go to third on that play. There's zero reason to go to third. The play's not at third. You're up by 5 runs. And then Anthony Rizzo that's not Garrett Cole's play. I don't know why they gave Garrett Cole an error on that play, but that's not his play.
And Anthony Rizzo doesn't make that decision 99 out of 100 times. I mean,
I don't know what he was doing there. I don't know what. Honestly, there's zero excuse for that. I feel like he just gave up.
Yeah, that was super bizarre.
So that's the one that's hard to swallow is the Anthony Rizzo one. And he's 2 feet from the bag.
Yeah. I thought for sure he could have easily tagged or beat the
At
runner
least
to
make
the
an
bag.
effort. At least,
Yeah,
like,
it
when
he
you
was he
realize
was
that he's not covering, you still had a chance to dive at that bag
Yeah.
and do something. But
I feel like he would have beat the runner out.
well, by the time he fielded the ball, Garrett Cole and Mookie Betts are at the same spot. That's why Garrett Cole wasn't going to be able to cover. He couldn't outrun Mookie Betts, but
no.
Rizzo is right there. I don't get that one. Judge, he dropped it. I think you're right, Eric. I think it started creeping in, and that's all that matters. And the
I mean,
Volpe
he was getting Aaron Judge. I mean, let's just get back to Judge for a second. The whole World Series, he's done. What was he batting? .091 or something like.
bad.
Yeah, I think the whole World Series, the whole moment of him being the captain, the next in line to Derek Jeter, right, who was arguably one of the most clutch Yankee in World Series history. And I mean, those are huge shoes to fill. And I think it was just the moment was too big. I really do. The whole series was just too big.
I think you could put that same coat on Shohei Ohtani.
Exactly.
He had the exact same stats. Actually, he had worse stats than Judge.
Right.
Worse hitting stats.
But the only problem is
when you win,
right. But
matter.
Freddie Freeman took that series away. That's
Yeah.
If Juan Soto would have done what Freddie Freeman would have done, we would be talking about Ohtani in the same light as we're talking about Judge right now.
For sure. But I don't think anybody can replicate what he did.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. I think it was his first home run in game 1 when he ran over to his dad. That was an epic moment. And then he just turned it on from there, man.
Yeah, I mean, at one point he had more RBIs than the Yankees combined.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even when he wasn't hitting home runs, he was still getting, hitting singles
Even
for RBIs.
that last game, he hit a double to score some runs.
Dude's already a phenomenal player, and it's like he plays better in the World Series. It's crazy.
Yeah,
and he's had a rough
one of the
year.
best.
He's had a rough, scary year. His son had that brain disorder. He was out for a couple of months. I don't know. And he's a great guy. You never hear one bad. Every player loves him. Look at when people are on first base. They're always chatting him up. And I mean, couldn't have happened to a better dude. Sorry it had to happen against your Yankees, John. But I mean,
Yeah.
Well, we'll have a good offseason, hopefully, and be back at it next year.
Yeah, I read Cole opted out.
Yeah, I don't blame him. There's $36 million on the table. We have to the end of today, and if we extend his contract $36 million, then he can't go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you almost have to do that.
Yeah, I would imagine they'll do that.
36 mil. I mean, he even though he lost that game, he didn't lose the game. He pitched into the 7th inning, and he had 0 earned runs.
Yeah, he didn't lose the game at all.
No, and even that error wasn't
his play.
No, that wasn't his.
So, yeah, I would give him the money and then focus on the rest of the free agency.
So what about Stanton? He wants $700 million. Did you pay him that much money?
Soto.
Soto. Yes, I'm sorry, Soto.
I don't think he'll get $700 million, but he'll probably get I'm sure the Mets. I think the Mets have already said they'll offer him over 600, so he'll probably get 620 from.
That is wild.
Is he really worth Ohtani money? I mean, at least Ohtani's pitching. That doesn't even make sense to me. There's no way I'm paying that much money for that guy.
Ohtani's worth that money. I mean, look at him. He had a great hitting year, but he didn't pitch all year.
Well, I read something the other day. Globally, Ohtani was responsible for over $700 million this year, revenue wise. So I think he is worth that money.
Yeah.
Look at all he's bringing in.
Mm-hmm.
And whose money? It's not your money, John. Who cares?
Oh no. I'm just saying in general. The more they ask, the more they're going to get, and the more it's just going down the wrong path. I don't see why just because the last guy got 700, you should get more.
But I don't think Soto brings in nearly as much as Ohtani would.
No. And look at revenue. Look at generating
more?
dollars.
Yes, yeah. Ohtani's got people across all over the world buying jerseys.
Yeah, I was just going to make that point. He's an international player, so he's bringing in international, fans to the.
Well, and he already paid for his contract this year to the economy. If he stimulated $700 million in economic growth.
Yeah, it's crazy, and that's just 1 year.
Yeah.
I mean, what's it gonna be like when he starts pitching again?
Yeah, I mean, not to say Soto's not a special player, because he
Right.
100% is, but I don't know if he's worth $700 million. I think that's
I
a
mean,
stretch.
I don't think he's worth it, but if you're going to want him to play for your team, that's what you're going to have to pay him.
Well, yeah, you want to sit at the big boy table, then, you know.
Just the direction the market's going to go now.
Yeah, he'll get it.
It's the same with the quarterback market now. Just wondering.
Yeah, and again, every time a contract is signed like this, all they're doing is blocking people like me and you out of the game. Because there's no way in hell we're going to be able to afford.
Well,
to
look
go
at
to a
those
game.
World Series tickets. The lowest to get in the Yankee Stadium was $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for nosebleeds.
And what was it in Dodgers? I think the
I
Dodgers
think it's
club
cheaper
was,
in Dodger Stadium.
yeah, I think so. The right behind home plate ones were $10,000, I saw.
It's crazy.
And then like nosebleeds were like $950-$900, which is still outrageous.
Yeah.
And if you
Yeah.
wanted to park right next to Dodger Stadium, they're hitting people for $2,500 to $3,000 just to park. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girlfriend's dad works for Nissan. He's pretty high up. So they always have these, business people come in from Japan. He said one of the people went to the Dodgers game and paid almost $1,500 for a nosebleed ticket at the end of the night. Like everything included. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah, I mean that prices out the regular fan for sure.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
going down, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's just going to go up from here.
Yes, corporate America is the only ones that are going to be sitting in the games. Just like, the Super Bowl. It's been like that for years with the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean,
Good luck trying to go to a game. $10,000.
Yeah, I mean the only way to go to a game is have a pre-sale hookup or a
Yeah.
season tickets or something. Then your face value, which aren't terrible. Like I'd be interested to see what those Yankees face value tickets were, because I think the $1,000 was the secondary market.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's all secondary market. By the
Yeah,
time you see it.
I'd be interested to see what face was on those.
I'm sure they're still hitting you pretty hard.
yeah, I'm sure it's a few hundred or so, but
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Well, baseball season's over with. But the great thing about baseball season, it'll be back in a couple months.
and the off season's always
Yeah,
very exciting in baseball.
Yeah, we got some big free agents this year too.
Yeah, a
So
lot of movement probably going to happen.
Yep.
So that'll be good.
All right. So, Anda, you want to talk NCAA football before we get to the? And I say we stick with the NFL last.
Yeah.
The Michigan Wolverines are not looking very good.
I mean,
knew that.
Oregon's great.
we knew
Oregon-
that in week 2, though.
Yeah, they're fresh off a national championship too. So
We knew that. I knew that week as soon as it was. Like, as soon
what
as
about that
the
kid
beginning
from
of the
Boise
season.
State?
Yeah,
Kid's ridiculous.
Genty or whatever his name is.
Gentry. He looks good
Genty.
for Heisman.
Yeah.
They'll give it to a quarterback though.
Well, that's what happens when you play in
Yeah.
the Mountain West or whatever the hell Boise's in. The MAC or Mountain West. No, it's not MAC.
Or Travis
No.
Hunter. Travis Hunter might win it.
Who is the best quarterback right now? Sanders?
No, they're saying Cam Ward,
Cam
Miami.
Ward, yeah, he looks good.
That kid from Oregon looks good too.
Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan's quarterback just retired. I didn't realize this. That dude has been in college football for 7 years.
Who?
What's his name? Kid, he just retired. What's his last name? Tuttle.
Oh, Jack Tuttle or Jake Tuttle. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
7 years because he got extended because of COVID season.
COVID kid.
Yeah. Finally, his body gave out, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm hanging this up."
It's crazy. 7 years later.
Yeah, isn't that nuts? Like, when's the last time the kid even went to school? 3 years ago. The Buckeyes outlasted the Nittany Lions. That was quite unfortunate if you're from Michigan. Actually, for the rest of the country, nobody likes Ohio State
No, nobody.
unless you're from Ohio. Oh, and Indiana, man, they put a freaking hurting on the Spartans.
Is Indiana legit? Like they're looking
Yeah.
good.
Oh shoot, I hope so. Give somebody a run for the money.
Well, so it's almost like saying, are the Lions legit because they just rolled over the freaking Titans? Guess
Yeah,
we're
but
gonna find out.
Indiana came out of nowhere.
a little bit different.
Yeah, I know it is a little bit different, but they're playing like you just beat up the Spartans, man. The Spartans are hot garbage.
Indiana's technically tied for the Big Ten, so I mean,
Is Indiana still undefeated?
yeah.
I saw yesterday there's still a boatload of undefeated teams in NCAA.
I think Army and Navy are still, or no, Navy's not, but Army's
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, Army or Navy lost to a weird
Notre
game
Dame.
last night to Rice. They kept
Oh,
delaying the game. They'd go out there for a minute and they'd pull them off, put them back out, pull them back off.
Was it weather?
Yeah, they were playing down in like Houston area, and there's this
Yeah.
big storm coming through. So obviously, they're not going to let the kids play in the when there's lightning out. So, but those Army helmets, they were pretty sick, man. People kept sending me pictures of it yesterday. I'm like, dude, I'm not impressed, man. I don't like the Army.
No, they were sick. The skull and crossbones ones.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
I
pretty
posted
sick,
that
man.
yesterday. Yeah, they're super cool.
Yeah.
Probably helmet of the year for me, at least so far. I'd like to see what they do for the Army Navy game, but
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't save those ones for the Army Navy game. I will say the last probably 5 years, the Army has won that battle in the uniform.
I don't know. Those the Navy ones where they did the warships for different positions, those were so cool.
Yeah.
And they did Blue Angel ones too.
Yeah, and the Blue Angel ones were
Blue Angels
sweet.
sick.
Yeah, but those Army ones have been freaking, and trust
don't
me,
know,
I'm a
man.
huge Navy fan, but those Army uniforms have been freaking dope.
Didn't Navy do like stealth black ones too? I don't know. I feel like Navy's had some pretty legit ones. But I think they're sleeping on them.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
the space ones were cool too. The Space Force ones
Yeah.
with the constellations, those were awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but compared to the Army ones, I think the Army's been taking that.
I gotta disagree. I like the Navy ones, man.
I think WKU takes the helmet race.
I mean, Tulane has some nice ones too.
I don't know. Western Kentucky, they have the best helmets.
What you guys think about the Kentucky ones yesterday?
I liked them. The chrome
I
ones.
kind of liked it too, the chrome.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see them.
I always liked it when the Oregon wore those chromed out ones. Those are
Yeah, they did that yesterday.
Yeah. They
they're very
did.
sick.
Clemson lost again to Louisville.
Clemson's so overrated.
Yeah, they got smacked by Louisville.
Let's see here.
Smacked up.
Vanderbilt won.
They did. It's the first time they beat Auburn in program history.
I wonder when there was last time they beat Auburn and Alabama in the same year. Never.
I'd probably say never, but
They
I don't
ever
know.
beat Alabama before?
Yeah, Vanderbilt's scary this year, honestly.
I know.
Weird.
Tennessee better look out. Tennessee has to play Georgia and Vanderbilt still.
Honestly, Georgia didn't look great against Florida yesterday.
Did not.
No.
Late game pick six made the
Yeah.
score look a lot better.
Yeah, if you look at that score, you're like, oh, Georgia really handled business. But that score was not indicative of the game, man.
Especially that first half. They were trailing most of the first half.
Yeah, it was
Dogfight the whole game, man.
they look bad. But Georgia has this weird. They always play down in the first half. They're a second half team. It's crazy. Like if they could put a full 60 minutes together, they would have beat Alabama this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Number 10 A&M lost to South Carolina, unranked South Carolina.
Ole Miss put some numbers up against Arkansas. So It's interesting. The Army beat Air Force yesterday. So early in the year, the Navy beat Air Force. So that brings the President's Cup down to the last game, which is going to be freaking awesome.
Yeah, they may play 3 times this year, or 2 times at least.
Yeah.
Conference championship and then the Army-Navy game.
Yeah, Navy's kind of falling off right now, so we'll see. Freaking Louisville beat Clemson. Texas A&M lost to South Carolina.
Got smacked up.
Pitt lost to SMU. There's quite a few teams getting beat yesterday. Pretty crazy. All right, the NFL.
Right.
Well, I guess we'll save the. I don't know, the Lions. The spread keeps bouncing, man. Like earlier in the week, I'm pretty sure the Packers had the advantage. Now it's the Lions by 2.5. It went from, I'm pretty sure the Packers by 1, then it went to Lions 3.5. Now it's down to 2.5.
What's the weather going to be?
Yeah, cold and rainy. 100% rain almost the entire game.
That means we're going to get 2-glove golf.
Yeah, I hate when he wears his gloves, man. So I think the advantage there is the Lions running game. If they just stick with the running game, I think they'll be okay. You got that double-headed dragon back there.
Sonic and Knuckles, man.
Yeah.
Yes, and have they ever? What's the word with JMO? So the news kind of dropped off. Are they going to still try to prosecute him?
There's a lawyer here in Michigan that said that the chances are very, very low because he cooperated. He technically didn't do anything wrong. Like there's weird CPL laws about guns in a car that I don't quite understand. So I guess his brother, he could claim he was letting his brother borrow it who had a CPL. So they were forthright with the cops and they just cooperated. So they're saying it's very unlikely, but that's not to say that the NFL won't suspend him due to, player conduct or whatever. So I don't know. There's not really anything. They're not really talking about it too much anymore.
Yeah, it just kind of fell off.
Dan Campbell said in the press conference afterwards that he was very forthcoming about it with the team, and they knew about it before it even happened and everything. So he seemed like they weren't going to do anything within the team, at least.
Yeah, the crazy thing is it was all done and over with, and then like Channel 7 got wind of it and just took it and just flung it out there again.
Yeah, that reporter's a rat, man.
Yeah, to me that's that's like bad business, right? Like it was already done and over with. Like why?
Well, it's just that report. It's just that reporter trying to make a name for himself. Honestly, breaking a story. Like, and how many times I've sped before, right? And just been like, oh, sorry, I'm doing whatever, and the cops let me off. So I don't know. I mean, not to make excuses for JMO, and like guns are a bit different than speeding and whatnot. And I mean, the kid's habitually put himself in bad situations, but I mean, it seemed like they were giving him a break. So I don't know.
Yeah, the lawyer that I saw, he was talking. He said that when something like that happens, the police have the discretion to whether to prosecute or not, or like arrest him or not. And seeing how that he was cooperating, he didn't even have to tell the officer that there was a gun under his seat, because all it was a minor traffic violation.
Yeah, they probably weren't searching him anyways.
Yeah, exactly. They're not going to pull him out and search him. Like, hey, it was a traffic violation. So, but he went ahead and said, hey, I have a gun. It's under my seat. My brother has a gun. It's in the back seat. And then if they wouldn't have said anything, then like they just take your ticket and move on. So I don't know. It's just very unfortunate that's happening to him, because first you had the gambling, then you had the whatever supplement he's taken, and now this. So it's just building up on this kid, and It's all all three of the things it's stuff that's self inflicted.
He's just immature, I think, and kind of a knucklehead.
Yeah, like, dude, seriously. And I know it's not against the law to be out past midnight, but dude, you're a high profile NFL player. What are you doing out cruising the streets of Detroit at 12:30 at night
with guns in the car?
with guns in the car? Like, what are you doing? I
Yeah,
mean, to
and
me,
he
that's,
was, and
you're
then he
asking
kept
for trouble.
he kept saying, "Well, I live in Detroit. I live in Detroit. I need a gun." Then move to
Yeah,
Birmingham,
but you're not
Yeah.
a regular person. You can have somebody with a gun watching over
right?
you.
Or move to Birmingham like everyone else,
Or just don't
Exactly.
be in Detroit at midnight.
right?
You don't really
Like,
need
yeah,
to.
like, why are you driving around the streets of Detroit at midnight after 12:30? And again, it sounds bad. It's not against the law to do that. But
It's not a
seeing
good
who
look.
you are,
It's like
like,
it's
dude,
common sense thing. Like even me being me, I'm not going to go drive in Detroit in the middle of like at
No,
midnight.
and not to say Detroit is not
Oh,
safe,
not by any means. But
because Detroit's pretty
I'm not
damn
going to be
safe
anywhere
nowadays.
but in my bed at midnight.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he just makes bad decisions. Like, I don't know. Other than that,
yeah, it's crazy.
yeah,
he's a knucklehead.
hopefully they
Yeah.
get somebody to like an advisor or something. Man needs like a life coach or something, dude.
For real, yeah.
Like
And it's so unfortunate because everybody and their brother is saying this is the Detroit Lions year, and here he is throwing wrenches in the gears. You know, like, dude, seriously, we have enough issues with our defense being decimated. We don't need our offense, going out too for dumbass stuff.
Well, not only that, he was balling out this year too.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna save the Detroit pick for last, but let's go through some of these games. The Colts at the Vikings. The Vikings are a 5.5 point favorite. I'm pretty sure the Vikings will take care of business today, but you never know.
Joe Flacco's back starting, man, for the Colts.
Is it because the quarterback pulled himself out because he was tired, or
Well, I literally just got a notification from the scores saying that players wanted him to be benched. It says several Colts reportedly support Flacco taking over as starting quarterback.
I don't think
So-
Richardson's that good at football.
He's only been playing like 2 years. He
Yeah, he
started
just-
late in college.
I don't know. He just doesn't do it for me.
It's a bad look when you're pulling yourself out and your excuses, hey, I'm tired, I need a break. Like, what the hell? The Broncos at the Ravens. Do the Ravens rebound today? They're big favorites, 8.5 points
In Baltimore, yeah, I think so.
in Baltimore. Although they did get beat by the Browns last week, so
Sleep on Jameis Winston, man. Come on. I'm telling you. It's his year.
I am.
I'm taking the Ravens for
I
sure.
think it's
Yeah.
safe to say Baltimore is going to take that one.
Oh, Knicks has kind of been balling out, I'll be honest.
Yeah, Baltimore. Or isn't Denver like 5-3?
Yeah. Second in the AFC West.
The Raiders at Cincinnati. Now, Cincinnati's got a 7.5 point favorite.
The Raiders are a dumpster fire.
Mm-hmm.
So give me Cincinnati.
So if Cincinnati wins, and that drops the Raiders down to what, 2 wins? How many wins they have?
They're 2-6.
Yeah. So if they're 2-7 after today, are they more willing to give up Max Crosby to start the rebuild process?
I don't know. Isn't their owner kind of dumb?
He's
Yeah.
very dumb.
Well, and Max Crosby has no trade clause, so I think he can say if he goes or stays.
At this point, I don't think he would really want to stay.
But
I would
someone
imagine.
like Detroit Lions wanted to threw a carrot out there. He's 100% going to jump at it. Because you're going from a team that's definitely not going to make the playoffs to a team that's leading the polls to go to the Super Bowl.
And he's a Michigan kid.
Yeah.
So it'd be very interesting. And by the way, Detroit, make a move, man. You're making me nervous as hell. Come on now. The trade deadline is what? In 2 days.
Tuesday.
It's
Damn
Tuesday.
it. Do something.
Tuesday at what, 3 or something like that? 4? 4 Eastern or something like that, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 4.
I understand what Brad Holmes is doing. He doesn't want to sell out the future, man. But like the time is now. It really is. Like, are you
And
going to
screw them draft picks. Let's go get somebody and win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, more than somebody. You need 2. Get 2 of them. The Saints at the Carolina Panthers.
This may be the
Oh,
worst.
God.
So
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I think we all know where we're going here. The Cowboys at Atlanta. Atlanta is 3.5-point favorites.
and Zeke's not traveling with the team.
I'll take Atlanta.
I mean,
What's
Kirk,
going on with Zeke?
I like Kirk, man.
They said it was behavioral issues, so who knows?
Oh,
Checks out.
go figure.
Yeah.
Can't
Sounds about
stand
right.
that guy. Yeah, I gotta go with my boy Sparty. Falcons all the way. The Dolphins in Buffalo. I wonder what the weather is up in Buffalo.
It says 45 and clear.
Oh, well, damn. I'm still going with Buffalo.
Yeah, that was my Survivor.
Sure.
Week.
For sure. Go.
The Chargers at Cleveland.
Chargers.
The Chargers are favored by 1.5. But Cleveland just beat
I like the Chargers. I like Jameis Winston, man. It's a tough pick for me here.
Yeah, I go Chargers.
I gotta go Chargers too.
Man, I don't know. Man. I can't bet against my guy Jameis this year. I'm telling you, man.
There's. I think the Browns are a fluke.
Give me Jameis Winston, man. Sorry, John.
It's okay.
I like the Wookiee, the rookie wide receiver too from Georgia.
He's nice.
Lad McConkey's killing it right now, man. He's helping me a lot on my fantasy team.
Hell yeah.
But still, give me Jameis.
How about the Commanders at New York Giants?
I think Washington by a lot.
For sure.
Yeah, Washington.
Jaden Daniels is the CJ Stroud of last year. Or of this year, I guess.
Yeah. And they just pulled off that amazing win against the Bears. That was awesome.
Well, the best part it was the next morning watching that video of that Bears player talking trash to all the fans.
Yeah.
Turns
It's
around.
video of Tyreek Stevenson taunting Commanders fans while the Hail Mary play was going on is breaking the internet and all over
And he's the one
NFL
that
Twitter
tipped
right now. I mean, it's
Yeah.
one thing if this
Awesome.
was before.
Look, there he goes. Oh shit, there's a play going on. Let me get in here. Oh, let me tip it back to the guy behind me. What an
He
idiot.
sits there like this is the best part.
I hate the Bears. Oh, I hate the Bears.
I would say that's one of the biggest boneheads plays of the week. But did you guys watch the game Thursday?
No.
That rookie running back runs into the end zone, his first TD ever, but he's one of those morons that drops the ball at the 1 yard line and kept running in and celebrating, and the ball rolled out into the back of the end zone.
Yeah. Malachi Corley or something like that for the Jets. I did see that.
Dude, if I'm the coach, that kid is sitting on the bench for the rest of the game, and like I'd be hard pressed to even put him back into a game this year. That's the
They were
craziest
saying
thing ever.
saying on the radio that to get that kid for an anytime touchdown in DraftKings or whatever was 15,000 plus 15,000. So what if you would have had him put a 10 on it and that kid lost you $1,500? Terrible.
Oh my god. So it happened early on. It happened in the first quarter. I'm pretty sure. I was watching the game. So when he crossed the end zone, I was like, wait a second, he dropped the ball, man. Hope they review this. And sure enough, they did. And And yeah, he dropped it like just before he crossed the line, man. It's insane. I freaking hate that, man.
For nothing, too. All he wanted to do was go celebrate.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they should have Barry Sanders talk to that guy. Hold on to the ball, walk over, and hand it to the ref, and the play's over with. You're an idiot. The Jacksonville Jaguars at Philadelphia Eagles. I'm pretty sure this is a no-brainer, too.
Yeah, we can skip this one.
I got to go with the home team. The Bears at Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to go with the home team here, too.
I'll go Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm going Cardinals. I think shoes falling off the Bears this season.
Yeah, I think so, too. And we need some separation in our league. So the LA Rams at Seattle. It should be actually a pretty good game. This is a 325 game.
I'll go Seattle home team, but it'll be close.
The Rams are like
The Rams
Stafford's
offense.
a different person when he's got his receivers in the game, so it'll be a tough one.
I was about to say the same thing. I'll take the Rams.
Yeah, I think I'll take the Rams too if everybody's healthy. Then before we hit the Lions, Monday night game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are a 9-point favorite, but I'm going to go out there and say that Baker Mayfield gets it done.
Nice.
I still think the Chiefs.
Yeah, they don't have any receivers right now, man.
I'm wishful thinking. But I'm still going to go with the Bucks.
If they had Chris Godwin and Mike Evans still, I'd give them a fighting chance. But Kansas City's defense is looking really good right now.
Much improved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And they're out there making moves while Detroit's sitting idle. Come on.
Yeah, they just got D-Hop too, yeah.
Yeah, they did.
All right, the
Scary.
game of the week. And is it a coincidence that this game's on at 325? Detroit Lions at Green Bay. Looks like it's going to be about 50 degrees, 100% rain. The Lions are 2.5-point favorites. I'm not sure if Love is playing yet. Did they say who's starting for Green Bay?
Yeah, he's in.
If it's Love, I'm going with Detroit. I don't think he's not 100%. They're very similar teams here, but I gotta go with the Lions, being a hometown guy. And let's go. I mean, I want the NFC so bad this year. I want that first round bye. I have to go with the Lions.
I mean, if the Lions win, that puts a stranglehold on the North too.
Yeah,
We'll be sitting pretty. There's no reason why to think the Lions won't win. Like, why would we lose?
because it's in Green Bay. Although Green Bay is not as scary as it once was for us, I think we can handle business, but it's still Green Bay.
I think that died in January of 2022 when we went in there and stomped their playoff chances, but we had nothing to play for. It's not same old Lions. I'm not afraid of Green Bay anymore.
Yeah, I'm not afraid either, but I'm just this is a big game.
Yeah, not to say that we're gonna go in there and whoop their ass 40-0 or do anything like what we did last week, but we got a good shot of winning.
Yeah, I agree. There's doubt. Obviously, I'm picking the Lions, but there's still doubt out there. You know, Green Bay is a very good team. Yeah, I'm just thankful it's not in January and it's snowing out. I hate those games. Who you got, John?
And the
Lions, Packers.
Yeah, I'll go Lions. I'll go Lions. I like them. I think it is a bit of a tough game in Green Bay, but it's not that cold. And plus you guys aren't.
The rain.
It's supposed to rain?
It's supposed to 100% rain, but we got the double-headed monster in the backfield. So, and this is going to be a huge statement game.
Every week so far has been a statement since we lost, or basically since Dallas. It's been statements. That Dallas game was a FU to the league. The Minnesota game was a statement that we can lose Hutch and still go out there and win a big divisional game on the road. And then last week was, doesn't matter who plays or how we play, we're going to win and beat the socks off of you. So
Honestly.
let's go get a big win in Green Bay. Let's do it.
I think
Old
you guys
Lions
pull
are
it out.
dead.
Be tough.
Yeah, and I love what Dan Campbell said. He said this game is what we're built for. They're wearing white uniforms, and he wants to see the grass stains on everybody. So I think it's going to be a slugfest. It's not going to be an easy game, but I think the Lions pull this out.
Well, you want to be Super Bowl contenders and not pretenders. You go into Green Bay and whoop their ass.
Yeah,
True.
exactly. Like I said, it's going to be a statement game. So we will see. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of wishing it was at 12 o'clock, but what are you going to do? I prefer the 12 o'clock games, Central Time, that is. All right. You guys got anything else before we call it?
Pistons won a game.
Nice.
Last night?
No, not last night, but
Oh.
like a few days ago.
Did they play last night or is it tonight? Today they play?
No, yeah, we played today. No game yesterday. Oh, we beat. Never mind. We beat the Sixers without Embiid. But still, a win's a win. We're in the win column.
It's a big win.
Yeah.
1-5, baby. 1-5.
So
College basketball starts this week too, doesn't it?
Nice.
I think so.
Baylor and Gonzaga tomorrow.
that's God dang. The Red Wings are mediocre again.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Yeah, not even worth talking about.
Nope.
It's very unfortunate. And the
Whoa.
Nashville Predators are even worse. So, all right. We'll see you guys next Sunday. Hopefully the
Oh wait,
Detroit Lions will be 7-1.
that game's at the Veterans Memorial, Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Baylor Gonzaga tomorrow, but it's on at 10:30 Central. So have fun watching it.
There's a bunch of college basketball games on Monday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow.
Didn't the Spartans already play a couple games like overseas or something?
I thought they played at Little Caesars, like against Oakland maybe or something.
It didn't count for the regular season. Then if it did,
Oh, I was gonna say, but it was like a month ago.
it's probably just like a
Exhibition.
exhibition. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I'd throw that in. I thought it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Playing
Monday.
at the Memorial game. Or
Monmouth at Michigan State. What the hell's Monmouth?
Division III school or something.
North Carolina plays Kansas on Friday.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
The first really top 10 matchup.
What do you mean? Baylor Gonzaga's tonight. 6-8 or tomorrow night.
Oh, well, first real top 10 matchup.
This guy.
Baylor Gonzaga.
Yes, college basketball.
I didn't
All
see
right.
it on here anywhere. Why did they
It's
not?
on at
Fellas,
10:30 tonight or tomorrow night. I'm sorry, 10:30 Central tomorrow night.
Oh, tomorrow night. Okay, I didn't scroll.
Keep saying
far enough
tonight.
down.
I'm sorry. Yeah, tomorrow night.
Yeah. You had me screwed up there.
sounds awesome. I'm sure I won't be staying up for that one.
No, not at all.
11:30
That's
Eastern.
11:30.
That's
I won't
crazy.
be up at all.
The Kansas game is at 7 o'clock at night too. So
Yeah,
what's up with all these late games, man? Can't handle it.
I don't know, man.
I guess they don't want to compete with Monday Night Football.
That's probably very true.
Not competing with anybody at
Yeah, at
that
midnight.
time. Yeah.
No,
It's crazy.
some overseas soccer games.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next Sunday.
All right, have a good week.
Yes. Peace out.
All right, go